All right, so you see these potatoes, you see how they're in these chunks. Usually they're in a paste, and I had this brilliant idea, so I thought. I got this auger bucket for the skid steer, and I dropped potatoes in it, and I tried to mix grain in it. I didn't film myself doing it because I was infuriated the entire time because it didn't work, and it didn't work for a couple reasons. First, these rubber blades on the auger aren't nearly enough to chop up the potatoes to any sort of decent size. So that was a big problem. And then what I also learned is that this bucket's not nearly big enough to hold the grain and the potatoes that I need to feed as many cattle as I have. So I need to extend the walls. I'm not quite sure what to do about those blades. It'd probably cost a fortune to do something different there. I might be able to take the rubber off entirely and then maybe, I don't know, weld something on the existing, on this metal part here. Take these, I don't know, but that didn't work. And then what I did was I tried to pretend I was like a dairy farmer, and then I just drove along their troughs, and I hit the auger and spewed it in there, and it worked marginally well, that part of it. But if you look, there's quite a bit of grain on the ground and potatoes, and this is obviously not a clean dairy barn. There's a lot of shit on the ground right now because it's been 38 degrees, and no matter how much I scrape it down, there's another layer, and so it's a huge problem for me right now. It's like breakup here. It's beyond gross, and I'm doing the best that I can to try to keep up with it, but it's really difficult when the weather's like this. So there's a lot of cow shit on the ground right now that needs to get dealt with, and thank God I've been dealing with it a little at a time, or this would be, 100 tons instead of the little bit that you see. But anyway, so my auger idea didn't work so good. I am a little bit worried about choking hazard on the potatoes. Cows aren't particularly used to these whole potatoes or chopped up potatoes. But we'll see how they do here. We'll see if they pick through it too. The nice thing about the paste is, even though it's more work to make, is I can integrate it to the grain so the cows don't have any choking hazard, and there's no worry about them picking any parts of it out. So what I might do is, quite frankly, make my paste and then use my auger bucket there as simply a feed mixer, and just grind it all up and then bring it out here, because this didn't work, and it's such a mess out here of manure. Sorry, cow. You want some, I know. I'm not quite sure what to do. I'm trying to find a way to be more efficient. I'm trying to find a way to get the job done quicker. And I'm just disappointed that my tool didn't work, my idea didn't work. So back to the drawing board, I guess.